Alexa, turn on studio. So we all know we have smart bulbs, right? You just heard me tell Alexa to turn on my studio lights and all the lights come on, right? This is for your home. What if I told you that Fahren did something special for your car? So are you curious yet to see what light bulb is going to be smart on your car? Is it going to be the inside, your dome light? How about your tail lights? How about your blinkers? No, we're going to go to smart headlights by Fahren right here. A lot of people drive around in fog. There's so many accidents that happen in fog. And what it is the light reflects from your headlights to the fog and shine back directly at you. So you're not actually cutting through that fog light, okay? What if you can literally go to your phone, you know it's foggy, and turn the brightness down or give it that yellow hue, which is a fog light, which is your yellow color, your amber, that actually cuts through some of the fog so you have a better chance of seeing through it. How about snow? Do you live in a snowy area? You live in a snowy area? You might need a set of these right here. Not only am I going to be installing these low beam lights, these smart low beam lights, but I'm also going to be installing Fahren's new upgraded version of the 40,000 lumen high beam lights. These things are supposed to be 900% brighter than a halogen bulb, and they have a built-in fan as well. Let's go ahead and let's open up their high beam. So the one I got is H1. That's what my car takes, is the H1s right here. They have multiple different ones for different cars all the way around. This one here is called Type FX6. So here we go right here. Whenever even though they're LEDs and they're not just your normal halogen, you still do not want to touch the light as much as you can on these. You don't want to touch them at all. These things are very small. I mean, it's about as big as my pinky right here, so pretty small footprint here. And don't forget, your user Manuel can be your best friend. I don't call it manual, I call it Manuel, because Manuel is your best friend. He's your helper, he's your worker. Everybody should have a Manuel for their helper here. Right now, I will go ahead and say, since I didn't say it already, Fahren did send these out. I've already did a review of a couple of Fahren products already. They did send this out, but it's my thoughts and my thoughts alone. I am not told what to say. They don't get to see this video before it goes out. I do honest reviews. That's what I'm here for. So again, you get a little card right here for the CANBUS if you need a CANBUS. You get your user manual in this bag right here for your smart lights, which most likely is going to tell you what app that you need to download. And again, like I said, it is on here, and this is cool. Sunny weather, rainy weather, cloudy weather, snowy weather, in the city, on the highway, mountain. You got so many different things on here that you can change this light bulb to, which I was like, literally like, I love smart devices. I really do. I have a smart home Segway. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Well, here it is right here. Look at that thing. Nice. So this is going to go into my housing. Why they have a star on the back, I do not know. That is weird, but it also has a built-in fan as well. Not work. Try to flip the plug over. So what that means is you got a positive and a negative right here. So when you plug it into your housing for your car, if it does not work, flip it around. Because of the app, they're ran off of Bluetooth. So that is what this yellow wire is. So do not cut this yellow wire. Do not pinch this yellow wire. These are ran off of Bluetooth, and you want to make sure your Bluetooth is connected, or else you just wasted your money buying a smart bulb for your car. Nothing else can move on here, so I am ready to get these things installed. All right, so right here, some non-smart lights. They're bright, but they're not very bright whatsoever. Here's my high beams. There are just some yellow regular halogen bulbs here. We're gonna see how good these are once we get them installed. Alright, so after getting the headlights installed, I did go drive around a little bit, and I wound up getting I heard a ding on my dash, looked down, and it says light fault on my dash. That means that you need a decoder. Not all vehicles are going to need a decoder, but Fahren also offers decoders. So I reached back out to Fahren and said, hey, look, this is what's happening. So they went ahead and said, okay, well, this is what you need for your car. And also sometimes whenever you plug up bulbs like this to your car, you might even get some flickering going on whenever you're driving down the road. When your headlights are on, you get a little bit of flickering. But these are what you're gonna need right here. These are what they call a decoder. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna actually put a decoding where the car believes that it is still the stock light bulb, the regular halogen bulb, and not the LED bulb in it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and install these, wait until tonight, and I'm gonna go drive around and I'm gonna show you what these actually look like and how the smart bulb itself, what they can actually do. They're pretty cool. I will say, I've been driving around with them and I'm loving them. I'm liking that app. I'm liking everything about them. So let me get these in so you can see what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna try to get as much of the flickering out as I can. The flickering is my camera, so any flickering that you do see is from the camera, not from the headlights themselves. I have the app up on the screen. If you look at it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit foggy weather. Look at that. That is foggy weather. Let's go ahead and hit sunny weather. It changes to the weather whenever you're driving and helps you see so much better. So if you were actually driving and it was foggy out, you go ahead and hit that fog and look at that. This thing is freaking crazy. You're in the mountains, it's a split shift, so it gives a little bit of brightness and a little bit of yellowness. City driving, you got so many different things you can change in here. You can make them strobe if you want to make them strobe. If they're too bright and you know they're too bright, you can turn them down whenever you're in the city. So we can actually turn them down. See the brightness being turned up and down right there? So we can turn them up and down. If you're in the snow, this right here is where you actually need to be. You need to have something like this. That way you don't have no glare coming back and blinding you when you're driving down the road. These are one of the smartest bulbs I've ever seen in my life. So what a lot of people do in the snowy areas, they carry a couple of different bulbs with them, or they'll put fog lights on and run just the fog lights whenever it's snowy to take it off. Again, we can change however we want on ours. Not to mention, look at Faren's bright lights. Look at that. Look how bright those things are. Them things are bright. If you're looking to upgrade your headlight bulbs, these Fahrens right here are perfect. I mean, I see this for so many different people. Again, there's so many people in the northern states, they put fog lights or they put KC lights up on top of their car that are yellow. That way they can see through the snow and fog areas that they're in all the time up in the northern states. These right here isn't just for the northern states. You can use these on any car. So having that ability and that safety, I mean, we all want to get places and we all want to get home safe. And that's the biggest things with these Fahrens. These things right here, they're 100% worth your money. I'll leave all links down in the description down below. Go ahead and check out right here. See if this is worth your money here in 2026.